What made you want to start MCing?
Man, it was as simple as like a friend of mine who was my best friend at the time, you know what I'm saying? Eldridge Kimbrough, shout out to him. Got some turntables, man, and he was like, yo, I got these turntables, why don't you write a rap? And you know, I wrote one, it was terrible, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I just kept writing, people encouraged me along the way, and then I, you know, kind of, you know, perfected the, I don't want to say perfected the craft, but I got better and better, you know what I'm saying? I seek to perfect the craft and master the game, you know what I mean? And so I am where I am now. To me, I tell people it's like playing an instrument, you know? You can't pick up a trumpet and be dope, you know what I'm saying? Just like you can't just pick up a pen and a pad and be a good rapper, you know what I'm saying? But you practice, you put enough time, energy, and work into it, you know what I'm saying? You could be a great MC. And that's what I strive to be.
Somebody watching this, man, that wanted to purchase some of your music, man, how can they get in contact with you?
Well, I mean, I was telling them, first I would say go to JasiriX.com, that's JAS as in Sam, IRIX.com. You can watch my videos. You want my music, it's JasiriX.bandcamp, that's BANDCAMP.com. Get my music, download my music, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, if you want to holler at me, follow me on Twitter, Jasiri_X, or hit me up, email JasiriX@gmail.com. I get mad, you know what I mean? Because when stuff like Troy Davis happens, or even Trayvon Martin, you know what I mean? It's like, where are these big time gangster, so-called gangster rappers at? Right. Where they at? You know what I mean? They got all types of tough talk. They on the block. They got all types of people behind them. They got a movement. If you say their name wrong, they'll shoot you, shoot your whole family. Then injustice happen. They quiet as hell, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like none of them should have the right to call themselves gangsters. So in fact, you know what I mean? I saw some gangsters, some real gangsters.
With suits.
You know what they did with some suits, right? You know what they did? They stole so much money, it almost collapsed the whole economy.
Oh,
and you know what happened when they did that?
Nothing.
Oh, no. Something happened.
Embezzlement.
The government
paid them back.
Paid them. We thought it was $800 billion. Then later we found out it was close to $7 trillion. Of whose money? Our money. So let's give a shout to these real gangsters, you know what I mean? Not these fake gangsters, these real gangsters. Let's go, man. So when I say these are, I want y'all to say real gangsters, you know what I mean? You ready? You ready? These are real gangsters. 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 See, if you spent your whole paycheck and you ain't even saved yet, and you still in great debt, then are you still a slave yet? 800 billions in bailouts is what the bank gets. Goldman Sachs, Merrill Lynch, throw up the gang set. Money talks, money bodies is in this language. That's why any black man teaching economics is dangerous. Real gangsters are the 10%. Saying and there's apprentices, making business with discipline, raping, pillaging innocence. Master plans intricate. Africans witnessed it at the hands of the wickedest bastards and damn hypocrites. Scamming riches with Captain Rivers on Wall Street. This legend benefits as your senators, cause they all meet the sin. Soldiers to secure the Iraq.
What up, man? Who's some of the producers you work with?
Oh man, I work with some of the dopest producers in the game. The number one, who's producing my entire album that I'm about to drop. I'm about to drop an album called Ascension. The label's Wandering Works Entertainment, based out of Vancouver, Canada. So my producer's name is Religion. And I mean, he'll make you a believer on them beats, you know what I'm saying? That's how he bring it, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. And then Pittsburgh, man, Pittsburgh got a real ill history as far as producers. A lot of people don't know, man. Dr. Dre really came and scooped up a lot of producers in Pittsburgh to make the Chronic 2001. So I work with, you know, Cynic Lethal in Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying, holding it down for me, you know what I'm saying, my dude El Continental, man, we about to connect and do some big things in the future, you know what I mean. G3, Drum Game Productions, hit me up on Twitter, gave me some beats, you know what I'm saying, I mean, you know, it's love, man. Shoot, but then I want to get, my man Most Love, speaking of that, but I want to connect with whoever made that beat. Y'all rock, you and Rebel Diaz rock, you know what I mean? Hopefully
man, that's my man Father John, man.
Hopefully I can connect with Father John.
And
Father John can hit me off with some fire too, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Father John.
Yo, man. Shoot, last question, man. Talk about some of the projects you're working with in the community back in Pittsburgh.
Oh man, well I'm one of the founding members of a group called One Hood, you know what I'm saying? And One Hood basically came together to help, stop the violence in our communities in Pittsburgh. We use hip hop as a way to bring communities together that don't necessarily come together. And we also started One Hood Media, where we teach young African American men how to analyze and create their own media. Shout out to, my brother and mentor, Paradise the Architect from X-Clan. He couldn't be here today, but wherever I go, the architect goes with me, man. And so that's the main thing that we do in Pittsburgh, man. We just use the hip hop, man, as a tool to bring people together, raise consciousness, man, and to teach young black men consciousness,
I didn't give a fuck, I am chilling in Louisville, so that's what's up. I hope a freestyle, cause that's what you wanna hear. I'm the MC you wanna be, go get a beer. I don't care, I'll chill, come near, come closer. I don't rock for the poster, I do it for the hood, I do it cause it's good. I do it, now it's making it understood. I wish you would try to step to me. I rock the microphone and talk to everything you're thinking. X is an MC that you love. I'm not a thug, but like you, I don't smoke blood, but they will.
Actually, my fault. One more question, man. How'd you get knowledge yourself?
Oh man, well, I was raised, my real name is Jasiri, I didn't change that, you know what I'm saying? So I was raised in a conscious household, but like most people, I hit my teen years and, I was on the right path, dropped out of college, started doing some stuff, some stuff that we need not talk about, you know what I'm saying? And really what brought me back, man, is I heard a lecture from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, man, and it was like, it was really like, to me, that father that I never had, really encouraging me to be a better human being, man. So I started, following Minister Farrakhan, you know what I'm saying? Join the nation. My ex is real, you know what I'm saying? I let people know that's not a rap name. I got my ex like Malcolm got his, you know what I mean? So it was really, man, the voice of truth, man, coming out of the mouth of Minister Farrakhan that really encouraged me to read and grow and become a better person,
Thank you, man.